Hello, welcome back to another healthy recipe. Today we're going to be making French toast muffins, except we're not going to be using bread. This is going to be an egg-based product, so it is going to be almost no carbs. So that is fantastic if you're watching your carb count or you're trying to lower your sugar intake. This is going to be a great snack that's going to give you a lot of protein. Great in the morning for breakfast or a snack in the middle of the day. So let's get started. First, we're going to mix in 8 eggs. I have 7 here. I like to crack my eggs in a separate bowl first. That way, if I get a shell in the eggs, it's easier to take out. That's our 8th egg. And we're going to pop them all in the blender. Next is 8 ounces of cream cheese. Perfect. 8 ounces is typically 1 box. 8 ounces. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. We're going to add 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, at least. If you like cinnamon, feel free to add in more. The recipe calls for 1 tablespoon, but I found that really doesn't do anything. It's hard to taste the cinnamon flavor, so I add at least 2 teaspoons. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Excellent. So now I sprayed down my muffin tin with coconut oil spray. You can use a butter spray or canola oil spray. Really, it shouldn't affect the flavor. If you're making multiple batches, spray it down in between each one. Now that all the ingredients are together, we're going to mix it. All right, we've mixed. So I just want to add, anytime you're cooking with eggs or a raw meat, just make sure you're washing your hands a lot. We don't want to get sick or make anyone else sick, and it's just always a good idea to have clean hands when you're cooking. So now that the batter is mixed, I preheated the oven to 400 degrees, and we're just going to pour the batter in the cups. You'll notice it's very airy from mixing the eggs, which is going to mean it is fluffy. They're going to be light. And because of the nature of what it is, they might fluff up a little when they're cooking, but they will shrink. So I am filling them up to the top. You don't have to worry about it spilling over. Also, a tip would be to make sure the cream cheese is room temperature before you mix. As you'll see, there's still like a little bit of clumps of cream cheese. That's fine. It's not going to affect the baking at all. What will happen is they're just going to be in the muffin when we cook. So I've already made a batch, and you'll see that you could see like the little pieces of cream cheese. That's it. It's still delicious, and when you bite into it, it's just going to have a nice flavor and creamy consistency. But if you do have your cream cheese to room temperature before you mix it, it'll just all incorporate very nicely. So the oven is preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to put these in and set a timer for 18 minutes. And I'll see you back in 18 minutes. All right. Our muffins have cooked 18 minutes. Woo, they've really puffed up. My last batch did not puff up this much, so maybe don't fill them to the rim. They will come down some though. And that is it. So each one of these, you'll see this is the first batch. They did like come down a little. You'll notice that the second batch already fell a little, and that's normal when you're cooking eggs. All right, so these are the French toast muffins. Enjoy for breakfast, enjoy for a snack. Each one is packed with protein and will help keep you going. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.